Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to Mars. My name's Felden, and this is a Supplying Mars challenge. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 36, I think we're on now, of the Supplying Mars challenge. And as you can see, we are offloading our oats from the previous harvest. We got 154,843 litres. That is not unimpressive. And that should bring our total up to about 600 and some thousand, I think. Let's have a quick check on the old oats here. Yes, 473,000, so that should bring us close to the 600,000 mark, which is very good. So yes, we will be hopefully getting some more of those in the not too distant future. I think crops wise, let me go back to this menu screen. Crops wise, we've got oats coming up here, we've got corn coming up here, and a little bit of wheat for the chicken feed hide now in there. And yes, we are going to be doing something a little different today. We don't have anything ready to harvest just yet, although oats again, I think that is oats, isn't it? Yeah, that is oats again. They'll be coming around again. Maybe at the end of this episode, maybe next episode, we shall see. But for now, hang on, why have we stopped offloading? Oh, is that silo full? I wonder if that silo is full. It looks like it is. Oh, that's not so bad then. That's only 500,000 litres. For some reason I was thinking we had much more to get than that. Interesting. Okay, well that leaves us at a slight confusing impasse. Okay, now I'm slightly confused because we've got 4 silos there. And those, we've had 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, those were the 10 original silos that we would have had, but we changed those to smaller ones. But ironically I ended up putting bigger ones than I thought there, I think, or more capacity or something. Ah, interesting. Because we have, yeah, a lot more than I was expecting. Okay, well, that makes things a little bit easier. So that's not too bad. Unfortunately, we've now got a massive crop of oats that is ready, or soon to be ready to be harvested, that we don't actually need. So that actually changes our plan quite considerably then. Okay, well, yeah, in that case, yeah, we're just going to switch up what we were going to do today. Okay, and because we have to use that conveyor system thing, we can hop out and run over and jump in this quick. That is one of the allowed rules that we have. Oats is not accepted here. Well, that's because it's full. Okay, so we've got oats, corn, then wheat, I think. So, yeah, see, I was originally going to do barley, but we don't need barley now because we've got all these oats. And if we've got another potentially 150,000 litres coming out there, that's not half bad. So what we might even need to do is get some more wheat on the go. Wheat? Yes, wheat. Because we got corn, and that corn will fill up this silo then. So, yeah. Interesting. Well, I may have to move that lorry as well. Oh, no, I think we're good. I can get... There we go. I could always spin that around. Okay, that works. Right, let's hop in here. Well, it turns out we're going to have a bit more of an oat harvest than I was expecting. But that's fine. That is going to make things easier in the long run. Assuming I can back up over this thing. There we go. Let's empty out this. See, what I had been planning on doing was building a new field, because I was thinking we were... Oops. Yeah, I was thinking we were going to have to get another field going with the barley in to get a head start on that. However, we might not necessarily need to do that now. Let's think about this for a minute, because we've got... How much wheat have we got in stock? 171,000, okay. Yeah, because that corn is going to finish pretty quick. We could... I suppose we could re-drill one of those fields as wheat, but nah. I think we'll continue with the same plan, but instead of doing barley, we're just going to run straight into the wheat and get that on the go instead. I mean, that way it'll save us from having to do too much. So, yeah, okay, well, new plan for today then. Well, not new plan exactly, but turned out things were not as dire isn't quite the right word, but yeah, turns out things were not quite as I was expecting. Okay, forwards. So, yeah, the next field to be harvested is going to be down here then. So with that in mind, let's head back to base, because we need to purchase a thing. And once we've purchased that thing, we then need to go to the other end of the map to do a little bit of work. So yeah, I think we'll just park this somewhere up here in the middle. That ought to be out of the way enough, I think. Lovely. So I shall see you again in a moment. Okay, we are back after doing a little bit of searching and poking and snooping around the store. I've found the product I was looking for, and a trailer to transport said product. Now, what we are planning to do today, as I was planning before, but for slightly different reasons, but it's all going to work out in the end. We are heading up to this forested area, which, as you may remember from one of the earlier episodes, we'd started using one of the sort of wood chopper, tree chopper things, to actually take out some of these trees, turn them into wood chips, and use them in one of the productions. Well, we don't actually need them now as wood chips, so what we are going to do, and you can see we've got a couple of tractors up here already, we are going to be using this area as a massive field for the final hurrah, as it were, the last hurrah of the thing, the challenge, that's what I'm trying to say. So, on the back of this trailer, I'm just going to flop the thing down, hopefully, and turn the straps off. What we have got, if we pop the old camera out, is this beastie. The Trex 600, T-Rex 600, whatever you want to call it. So yes, we are going to teleport into that little beastie. In fact, we're going to shut this tractor off for now. And then we are going to teleport back into this little beastie on the back here. Magic. Okay. Now this is a suitably fancy Martian style vehicle, I'm sure you would all agree. It's really not, it's just a bulldozer with a grindy wood chipper thing on the front of it. But what it should do is remove these trees for us. If I turn it on, drive into it, gone. The tree is no longer there. And this one is going to be a pain and not work, isn't it? I seem to recall I had this problem last time too. Ah, there we go. Maybe I have to be at a certain orientation to the tree. No. Ah, directly in the centre. That might be what it is. No, not that. Aha. Well, we'll figure it out. There. Oh, okay, a bit lower perhaps. Lovely. It's awfully dark in here, but that'll prevent that Martian sunrise from blinding us into oblivion. Oops. There we go. Go on, tree. Now, with any luck, this shouldn't take too terribly long, but it is going to take a while. As you can see, there's quite a lot of forest here, and yes, technically we are squandering all these lovely resources, but from our perspective, we don't actually need them anymore. Oh, cracky, it left a bit. Let's back up and get that. Lovely. Yeah, we don't actually need these trees. We are not in a financially dangerous situation where, you know, we could have used these to get us some profit, because we are not lacking in the monetary department. We've got that part of the challenge well sorted, and we've still got plenty of other means of working things to do going on as well. So, for now, I am going to, I think, pretty much drive around this forest, take out these trees, see where we are, and get stuck on one of them. There we go. Yeah, there is obviously a trick to using this, or it's something with these fancy Martian trees that they don't like this archaic Earth technology. Who knows? But either way, we are going to get rid of them and use this lovely piece of land as a massive field. So I'm going to go around and do this for a bit. And you don't just want to see me driving around running into trees. That's not fun for anyone, is it? I mean, it could be. Depends on how wrong it goes. But needless to say, I think what we might try and do is have a little bit of a time-lapsey montage of what's going on. So I shall see you all when we're done. And we are back. We are currently riding on, well, we're not riding on, we're watching through the remote camera on the top of this Case IH autonomous tractor. This is AI Worker D, I believe, that we're riding with at the moment. Just on the final stages with this field now, as you saw in that little sort of montagey thing. We got rid of the trees and we ploughed out the field here, got some lime going on it, and we have the other autonomous AI Case zooming up and down with the old digestate sprayer thing, hosing the field down nicely with lovely digestate. And that is doing the dual application rate. If we look at the map here, you can see that is, well, it's missed a little spot down there. I think that's where the transition was, when it switched over lanes, or rows, or whatever it is. But yeah, we are putting wheat in here successfully, or, unlike me pressing the buttons. Yeah, we've got wheat going in here. And yeah, it is all looking quite good. So there goes the... Oh, they're just slowing down for each other, just to make sure there's not a really bad crash, because that would be unfortunate. As it is, I think this this particular one needs to be taken to the repair shop at some point, because it is going a little bit slower than I was remembering, or recalling, or whatever word I was trying to say there. But yeah, so we are going to continue on now with this. We shall let the AI do its work. I shall pack away some of the other tractors that are sitting down at the end of the field, off in the distance there. And now, as you might see, there is another interesting thing on Mars I just remembered I was going to point out. And it is, as you can see in the distance there, some ghost trees. I don't know what it's doing, or why they're there, but there seems to be some remnant of a memory of trees in this area, like they're there but not there. Maybe it's some sort of Martian phenomenon, the amazing, mysterious ghost trees. Or perhaps it's a latent memory. Somehow the planet doesn't want to let go of those trees that are there. Or maybe they are there, but in a different dimension. An alternate farming reality on Mars where the trees still exist. Who knows? Ah, it seems the other Case has run out of digestate. Let's check. Come on. There we go. It has indeed. Well, in that case, we'll have to go and fill her up. But yes, on that note, I think we shall bid you all farewell. This seems like a good as time as any to end it all here. Wow, those tracks are interesting. But yes, we shall take this over and refill it, and we'll leave our little AI workers beavering away on this field, getting it all sorted. And next time we'll come back with the final oat harvest, I believe. Yes, things are progressing a little bit quicker than I'd remembered, and I think what it was I'd got my capacities a bit mixed up. Yes, I think I might have only been going to do like 2 or 3 different crops in the end, but I decided to do corn and wheat and oats, just to split it up a bit, and I'd forgotten that the size of the silos was slightly different. And I just got confused with the old... Well, that was exciting. I got just ever so slightly confused there with the different silos where we had to put some new ones in to accept the root crops and stuff. But yes, that's all got itself worked out, which is lovely. So I shall get back over to the field with this little tractor and send it back on its way, doing the field as best as it can. And we shall see you next time, hopefully. So if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please do give us a like. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We are closing in fast on 200 subs now. Yes, and comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. I hope we'll see you next time as we continue on trying to supply Mars with all the things that it needs. Cheerio, everyone.